What's going on, guys? It's Max and Luke, and today, after a long time of waiting, we're finally trying out the FIFA 17 demo.
So as you'll see below, the demo includes both the kickoff and the journey. We're not going to be playing the journey today, we'll probably do that at a later date. But me and Max are just going to be playing each other, so it's actually like playing another person rather than the computer, just to see how the game works.
Right, so for the first game of today's episode, I'm going to be Real Madrid and Luke's going to be Bayern Munich. So they've changed this menu, which is quite nice. So you can see them walking forward and the kits are moving on their bodies.
So I'm just gonna have the red kit.
Yeah, and I'm playing white. And now we're just going to do the teams and then we'll meet you back in the next menu.
So something that just caught our eye is that Neuer is actually 94 rated, which makes him the highest rated player in the game at the moment. And like his stats are incredible. They're only a bit better than his 92 actual Ultimate Team card, but even so.
Yeah, so he's actually higher than Ronaldo, who I've got, which is 93. Which is a bit bizarre, but yeah. So we've just gone into the game, and in the skill games they've actually made so me and Luke are working together in it, as opposed to Luke just sort of sitting here waiting to play.
Which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
So the game still has the same commentators, some of the same commentary too, which is kind of annoying because it's just repetition, but you can definitely see the graphics are much better.
This is the new stuff, yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, with the Frostbite engine.
The crowd still looks similar.
Yeah.
And they said they changed that, but this is so much better. They've all got their own
Yeah, it looks much more realistic.
tattoos on James Rodriguez.
Failed hairs up better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it generally looks cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
And then you just look at the graphics in their faces.
Yeah. They are amazing. You look at that.
It is amazing. And this is my lineup, and as you can see, it shows this is Dan as the manager.
Oh yeah,
nice,
I haven't even noticed that. And then there's my lineup.
Oh, so they haven't got Ancelotti as his manager,
That's
which
weird.
maybe that'll be in the final game. And
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
they've got this new corner.
Which I really don't like. I think it's horrible. Because the bar pushes you back.
Which is, so you've just got to hold it where you want it.
Yeah, but I just really don't like it. I feel like I'm fighting something. It doesn't always go where you want, like that's not where you put
No,
it.
I know. I think it's quite good though, it's more, you can actually choose where you want it as a
Well yeah, like it used to be a bit random.
Yeah, but this year you can actually choose where you want the ball to go.
Exactly. So dynamics of shooting have changed.
Yeah.
That
wasn't a good example, but,
exactly.
but then this animation's nice. You actually see them sort of like getting annoyed with themselves.
And much better camera angles as well. They're not like completely from like behind the goal backwards. That was nice.
Yeah, you can do a lot more easier passing sequences as well, and you know the game's not going to screw you up like last year, like the ball's actually going to go where you want it to.
So players seem to make like much more intelligent runs. You can actually see that on an attack you have so many more people up front to help you. And near post there, not so OP.
You actually saved it. And then you get another animation for the goalie celebrating that you saved.
And again, a nicer angle to see it from.
Yeah. I think it was going in, but yeah, nice to see a save.
So far, the game seems more fluid. Like FIFA 16, the ball would constantly go off the pitch. You're constantly watching replays, animations, free kicks, and so on.
And constantly fouls, all that.
Whereas here, we haven't really stopped with like the occasional throw-in, which is understandable, but there's not constant fouls. See, now there's our dilemma.
Yeah.
Goalies are still stupid. I mean, we showed you that Neuer's a 94 rated. But that was a terrible attempt.
Yeah, the shot wasn't good. It wasn't really in the corner or high up. It was right next to his foot.
Yeah. So shooting across goal as well this year is better.
It's really
seems.
But you'd expect
the bounce before the goal.
And if you look how late he actually goes down after the shot's gone past him.
So the ball has
gone past.
Oh. Yeah, well, he just stuck a leg out there. There was no attempt at a dive. So that's the issue at the moment.
But like that passing there, it's just so much easier to do that sequence of passing because you know the ball's going to go where you want it to.
Exactly. So I thought I'd go for it. That wasn't even that much power, but it still rockets over. We'll have a look at the free kicks now, because we know that they've changed. You can align your run up and change it from that way.
So it's still the same sort of how you take
same logic, but
yeah, so
I'm going to change my run up, pull him back a bit, and I'll move it over there as normal. Which is nice though, because I want a power free kick from that angle. Oh my god. What the hell?
Get used to them.
That was weird though, that went nowhere near.
I like how the camera angle stays, so you can actually see if it's going in.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's a lot nicer to watch.
So again, you can see with the intelligent runs, I mean that you've got 4 men attacking me at the moment, whereas normally like, sometimes you'd be lucky if you had 2 men.
Yeah. But then the only thing is, obviously that could be counted if you get
yeah, got it.
So
you've lost all your team.
My whole midfield's pushed up. It's the same menu, it looks a little crisper though with the black and...
Yeah, nicer font I think.
Yeah, it is nicer.
Oh yeah, but it is nice as well. That's a very good part.
Benzema. Oh, that's a new shot. Using the left foot,
our goalie still missed it. Just saying. I guess it is a good attack.
Yeah, no, that's a new shot. I haven't seen that one before yet.
See what I mean? Like there, it's nice football.
Oh, gentleman's faster. Yeah, I know, you can actually do little ticky-tacky like
Exactly.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Have a shot.
Oh,
so again, computer blocks a lot more sweat. Oh wow, okay.
That's amazing.
Was it he's in a bit of a brawl as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do make better blocks.
It's realistic blocks. It's blocks
yeah. Well, defenders were their defenders rather than just bodies.
And yeah, there's barely any free kicks, are there?
That's really good though, because they were the things that stopped it, especially in the midfield. Like an actual attempt on goal, I'll take it. So there's full time, 1-0 to Max. I genuinely think the gameplay's better, and it feels nicer.
And for a demo, it feels a lot better than the actual full game of FIFA 16.
No, well, yeah, totally.
Like, yeah, you can actually play football.
Like, at the end of FIFA 16, we got really bored of it because we just got so, not even used to the bugs, we just got fed up with them.
Right, for the second game now, I'm going to be Man U to try out Ibra, Pogba, Mkhitaryan and Bailey. And Luke's going to be
Juventus, because they've got Dybala, they were the main people. Yeah, Higgy. Exactly. Yeah, they were like the promoting people for FIFA 17.
It's nice, there's a lot more 5-star skillers this year.
Yeah, which makes it a lot nicer. I was thinking, like, FIFA 16 had like no 5-star skillers. Yeah, now, it doesn't affect me much because I don't skill much, but you, on the other hand, you're more likely to go on skill runs and do damage with it. And that's what I'm trying to say. You'll win that.
Oh, so that's the new header where they head it down to the ground to try and beat the keeper.
Okay.
They showed that on the trailer for it.
A 5-star skill. Oh god, he's fast, isn't he?
Cross cut.
Oh, so there's the power that we've got to get used to.
It's a lot more. But that could just be the demo again.
Well, it could be, yeah. They might change it for the final game.
And like there,
you're just having to head it. That's a good ball. Yeah, through ball actually makes it your man.
Near post OP. See, the goalies actually stand there, which they should do, like
they need to cover their front post.
On the on the replay, I've just showed he's actually standing where he should be. But yeah, you're never going to score near post.
No chance. So you switched to receiver, and you still take the kick.
And I'm taking the kick to where I wanted it. Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
So that actually works quite well. If you've got a big striker.
Yeah, which is good. Because if you've got a big striker, you should be expected to win headers. But again, I'll make the point. Watch the goalie. Yeah. It's that save though, where they put their arms out and they fall back rather than diving. So I can take a chest there, which I like.
Yeah, but that's not realistic because you've got a defender right behind you.
So we go for another cross.
And it seems to work as well.
Not such. Remember, I've got Dybala small. I just wanted to say because like. The FIFA 14, I think it was, or maybe 14. You can have the smallest man on the pitch and can still win that cross.
Yeah, it seems terrible now. I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
Volley.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe volley's a good dish here. That's a good save though. Nice animation.
Have a look at that. See, that's a much better angle. You can actually see it. Yeah, that is good.
That's a nice save, that is it. There's Mourinho in the. So that's a nice feature.
Really good.
The graphics are incredible.
Yeah. So before we take this, we've noticed Courtois is really over in the corner, which could really make it easier to score. Give it a go. Yeah, just do a normal one. Again, you hit the wall.
So you need more power.
And you make a jump. We'll do a FIFA 16 free kick again. See if we can do it.
They don't get as much power.
They don't at all.
That's realistic. They're on side.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, we're going to do it. I'll try and swing it more.
Yeah, but I know what it already.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to change the angle more. See that? I swung it more, but that actually swung a lot. Don't make him run back. Pull him back, I think. Yeah. That's weird that. They're doing a power one. Think go over the wall. So we'll give that a go. Oh, there it is. Super goal there.
Right, so we're going into penalties now to try them because Luke hasn't tried them yet, but I've done it a couple of times and they've changed the way you take them now. They've made so you can make it a lot more accurate to where you'd actually like to go, so it's a bit nice to take them. So you use your right and left to
yeah, so like the free kicks. Yeah.
So you hold left forward to make them start running.
Yeah.
And then as they start running, then you use your left analog stick to adjust where it goes.
Okay, and what's the next?
And a circle.
Circle to shoot.
But obviously you can hold it for. So don't go where I'm going to go because obviously you're going to see.
Okay, I'll just stay in the middle.
We can just stay right and I always go left.
Okay, so we go over there.
So that I can obviously do that.
Okay, so you're changing your...
It's really glitchy sometimes.
Okay, so you adjusted your right
and then I move forward and then... It's like really.
Oh, okay, so you can actually siphon it.
Yeah, it's difficult to get. It's difficult to get.
That means you have a
up
go
in the corner. So yeah, so obviously if you do a straight one up, it's going to be harder to go right.
Yeah.
And if you're going that, you're obviously more likely it's going to go left.
Oh wow, that feels weird. That proper wiggles.
So I'm going to try and go left, right,
right.
Because
I'll dive. Should I dive it? I'll dive. See what goalie diving is like.
See, look, this is the problem. But yeah, they dive and they don't save them. Like he should have tried to stop that. See,
hard to get it up.
Yeah, they're all very in the same place, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a big run up. So let's see where we'll go. That was better.
Yeah. You still a lot more power this year to get where you want it to go.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting used to it already.
Yeah, but the goalies don't seem to.
No. What was that run up?
Because obviously, see,
goalies are missing all of these.
We dive the right way, but they still don't save them. See that, and then it goes up so quickly. It's so
that
difficult.
rocket it is.
So after playing the demo for a couple of games against each other, we've come up against a pros and cons list of all the things that we think are good and bad in the demo. They'll be on the screen now and we'll talk you through them. So the first pro on our list is passing. Unlike FIFA 16, the ball actually goes where you want to on FIFA 17, which is so much nicer.
So the next thing we noticed was that the gameplay was much more fluid. It wasn't stop-start, it didn't always have free kicks constantly. You could actually play the game for what it was.
Third thing on the pros list is the pace. It's much more realistic this year. If we had Ronaldo running down the wing and he was against Mertesacker, for example, Ronaldo would win that battle every day, unlike last year where it would have been such a tight race and Mertesacker would have probably won somehow.
So the next thing we noticed was that defending was much better. The computer actually helped you out rather than just becoming useless, and you could actually stop plays.
Next is the touches. This is in the pros and cons list because we found that they're a lot more realistic and they're better, whereas the ball last year, sometimes you pass to a player and it just bounces off their foot and go like a yard in front of them. It doesn't do this year. But the cons are, from goal kicks for example, I think it was Luke was Dybala and I was Chris Smalling. Yeah. And obviously the size difference is huge. From the goal kick, Dybala chested the ball down and ran away from Chris Smalling, which wouldn't happen in real life. So I think they need to work on that slightly to make it a bit more realistic.
So the next thing on our list, again in both pros and cons, is the shooting. Now we quite like that it's more realistic, like FIFA 16 near post was ridiculously OP, whereas this year shooting across goal seems much better. But the problem with it is that power seems to be so extreme that we're not used to it yet, but if you hold it just a bit, it seems to rocket over. So also under cons, we put goalies, as we thought they were the major flaw of the demo. Now you will have seen from the clips that they made some really poor attempts at saves, and also from the penalties. I don't think we saved a single one, even though we dived the right way sometimes.
So the last thing on the pros list is the graphics and replays. The graphics this year are just so much better than last year. That's obviously due to the Frostbite engine. You've got the managers, which is completely new, and they look so much like them in real life. You've actually got sweat coming off the players' faces, you've got tattoos, their shirts actually blow on them on the wind, they've got mud on their elbows. It's just incredible, it's so much better. And the replays are actually from good angles, whereas last year sometimes you'd get a corner and you'd score it and the replay wouldn't show half the goal because the ball doesn't follow the camera quick enough. But this year the replays are from behind the goal and front, so you can actually see the whole goal, which is a lot nicer.
So one last thing, fix your shit. When I was playing earlier, you'll see from this halftime stats picture that although it was 1-1, there was still 0 shots on target, which they really need to sort.
Thanks for watching this video guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time. See ya.
See you soon.